Hey, we're in beautiful Happy Valley, Oregon today with a little bit of carpet cleaning. And the title that I'm going to give this video is going to be A Few Good Carpet Cleaners in Happy Valley, Oregon. Now, the reason I'm doing that is because Google loves synonyms. A synonym is just a word that means other words. And the two very best synonyms that I have come across in the carpet cleaning industry are the words good and affordable. And well, let's just stick with good because that's the word I'm using. Good also refers to the term best. It refers to quality. It refers to rates, and it refers to reviews. So when you use the word good in let's say good carpet cleaning, it also means high rated carpet cleaning, or carpet cleaning reviews, best carpet cleaning. It means all those things, so all those things will actually turn up in search results when people are searching for that. So that's just a little FYI that I'm throwing out there for you guys. So good and affordable. Affordable doesn't mean cheap. Affordable also means low cost. It means budget. It means discount. It means bargain. It has a whole lot of other meanings to that word as well. So using good affordable carpet cleaning, that is a very powerful combo to use in your advertising. But I'm not, it goes a little bit more in depth than that, but I'm just kind of breaking the surface there and letting you guys, cueing you guys in on some words that you could be using in your advertising. Alright, so we've gone ahead and we've come inside. We've got this room down here, and this is probably the worst of it, is just, you know, foot traffic. Looks like there might be a spill. Oh, not even a spill. I don't know what that might be. A little droppage. Could be wine or something there. But the rest of it looks very well vacuumed. But we're going to vacuum it anyways just because we are going after the debris that's down towards the backing of the carpeting, which is typical homeowner doesn't quite, you know, think on those terms just because we clean carpets every day and we kind of know what we're going after. And we got this little runner here, and this is just going to get a good vacuum, and then it's got a pretty solid vacuum on it, so all the debris is more likely to be sandwiched between the top surface and the backing. So we're going to give that a good vacuum, and then we will clean this with a peroxide based cleaner, because what that will do is that will make the black appear darker and the white appear brighter, and that is obviously the effect that we want to get out of this. And then in the carpeting as well, the peroxide will obliterate the red wine. It looked like it might have been spilled over there by the couch, and cause these carpets to pop a bit, you know, making them look very nice, bright, and clean. So without further ado, we're going to get started with our Kirby vacuum cleaner to lift out dry debris, and then we'll pre-spray and CRB. We'll see where things are. If it looks like we might be needing a little bit more of extraction, we'll hook up the truck, but this looks very minimal, like a maintenance sort of a cleaning, because it's very well kept and tidy. Maybe apartment complexes tenants should take note of this and try vacuuming their carpets at least once a month. It would help. Alright, now as far as a pre-vacuum is concerned, if you're using like a commercial style vacuum or any vacuum where you can adjust the height of the vacuum, the proper setting is that you would turn it on. Well, first raise this up as high as it will go, turn it on, and then begin clicking down to lower it until you hear those beater bars make contact with the carpeting. Once you hear that audible contact made, you then click it down one more setting, and that right there would be the sweet optimal spot for optimal airflow, suction, vacuum, and all that for pulling debris out of the carpeting. I've gone to a lot of places where it's like, oh, sweet, you have a Kirby vacuum as well, and then they tell me how they set it to the floor as low as it will go when they vacuum, and how well it's pulling debris out of the carpet. And then I told them, well, really you're stifling the airflow, because the vacuum actually has air. This is an exhaust. It's not actually pulling air in there. That's what's keeping your machine from overheating, but the air is being pulled and drawn under the machine, and that's what essentially is causing the suction. And you can imagine that if that thing is flat to the floor, you're probably stifling that airflow, and in a sense that's exactly what's happening when you look at the mechanics of how a vacuum cleaner works. So I told them, well, I suggested that this is how you set the vacuum, and sure enough, I followed up on them, and they said, yeah, it was pulling out twice as much debris from the carpeting after you told me to do that. And that's just one of those things where, unless it's pointed out to you, it's not necessarily common sense. It's not always intuitive, some of these things, but that's how vacuums work. So anyways, that's what we did in here. We got everything all vacuumed up, and now we are going to move to our pre-spray. We're going to start out with just this area here. Then I think I'm going to CRB it with our machine here, and then I'm going to, as that's dwelling and stuff there, I'm going to go ahead and clean this area rug up. You can see with it set up the optimal setting, it pulled off all the lint and pretty much everything that was stuck to in this throw rug. So having the optimal setting on the vacuum cleaner is very crucial. I adjust the height for every carpet type and area rug or whatever that I'm doing. And if it was a wool area rug, there's absolutely no way I'd be using a Kirby vacuum cleaner on it. But this is like an acrylic, Chinese made. Yeah, the label's on the other end, but I already looked at it, so this thing's going to be bulletproof, but it will look nice once it's cleaned up, and it will pop with the peroxide-based cleaning solution. Yeah, so this was 100% polyester rug. I went back and looked at the tag on the other side, and it looks perfectly wonderful after our peroxide-based cleaning solution, just like I knew it would. There was a bit of hair and hair and lint that came off of it, and that attributes a lot of times to the dinginess. It's not necessarily that there's any loss of color or there's dirt or anything in it. It's just a little dingy looking because of debris and things landing on it. So you get that cleaned up and it looks brand new, like it just came out of the package or something. Yeah, you can kind of see the area rug back there, and I just raked out the area that we CRB'd, and that's looking not too shabby for good old maintenance cleaning, eh? And again over here, and the concerned issue was right here. Still a little bit shadowy, but I think that as it dries, the peroxide will, I think it will. The peroxide will begin brightening and lightening up, because that's what happens when oxygen is released into the carpeting, is that it brightens. And now we are going to go ahead and groom our way out of here. Then we're going to head upstairs, and we got one more area rug to clean upstairs. And generally, area rugs, especially wool like this, I would just, do in my own location, because I've got the room, the space, and the materials, the ability to clean these wool area rugs. However, in the customer's home, it's literally impossible. So we spruced it up the best we can, and there might be a couple more little gray spots we'll try to get out, but you gotta be real careful, because wool, especially this type of wool, it just sheds like crazy. So even a little tamping brush will pull wool fibers out. So just doing the best we can. There will be some fiber removal. I mean, that's just the nature of wool, but keep it to a minimal as much as we can and get it looking as bright and as clean as we can without disturbing anything.